The Central American spider monkey is a highly frugivorous, wide-ranging canopy primate whose diet is 70 to 85% fruit. This monkey prefers ripe, sugary pulp and spits out the seeds. One of their favorite fruits is the guava in the genus Inga. There are some 79 species of Inga trees in Costa Rica, but only a few are eaten by spider monkeys. Spider monkeys need large tracts of continuous forest that can be found in areas like Corcovado, Tortuguero, Santa Rosa, and Monteverde. Native peoples and early European settlers all knew that spider monkeys have the tastiest monkey meat. Unfortunately, these Europeans brought yellow fever from the Old World, which killed many people, but was absolutely devastating to howler and spider monkey populations. It's very important to get vaccinated where there are yellow fever outbreaks. It takes some 700 to 1,500 hectares of forest to have enough fruit to keep them going. Troops split and fuse frequently. It's actually called a fission-fusion society. Primatologists have a great lexicon. That's the same strategy that chimpanzees have, and it all depends on fruit availability. They do seem to enjoy their fruit. Some seeds are swallowed, maybe by mistake, and they can travel 2 to 3 kilometers a day. Thus, they become effective long-distance seed dispersers and particularly help regenerate large-seeded forest trees. A high sugar intake from fruit supports their energetically expensive locomotion called brachiation. Most of the Inga seeds get spit out and end up on the forest floor. Here on the left is the sugary pulp, and that extra piece of protein is escaping. As nighttime falls, the Inga fruit continues to provide. Here, earwigs and roaches get some goodies. A deer mouse loves seeds, and a spiny pocket mouse packs the seeds into its cheek pouches. Where large amounts of fruit falls to the ground, Costa Rican's largest rodent, the paca, gathers around. They just love seeds. Daybreak sees a chestnut-capped ground sparrow taste some sweetness, and a couple of well-known seed predators, agoutis, get their share too. Very few seeds survive all the hungry rodents. A crowd always gathers for free food. Even a wood rail that normally eats a lot of insects won't pass up some nice Inga seeds. Collared peccaries figure out where the spider monkeys are feeding and wait below the trees. They will tend to eat the entire fruit, seeds, pulp, and all. Everyone here has to keep a sharp lookout for pumas and jaguars, who might find this a good opportunity. Both the peccaries and coatimundis compete for the same resource. But the coatis have an advantage in that they can climb up the trees and get their own fruit. Coatimundis are even more omnivorous, and when in large groups like this one, will make quick work of any remaining fruit. Before heading off to look for another tree and fallen fruit, some scratching is in order. Inga seeds have a better chance of sprouting and growing into another tree with red-tailed squirrels that often forget where they buried their seed caches. To have more fruit, the trees must get pollinated. And many species of Inga and its relatives rely on bats for pollination. Bees and hummingbirds can also provide pollination services. But if the Inga flowers start producing nectar in the afternoon, they depend on bats for setting fruit. Now for some semantics. In Costa Rica, this fruit is called a guayaba, but Americans call it a guava. And every Costa Rican kid and every squirrel monkey know how tasty they are. In Costa Rica, this is the guava, an Inga species originally from the Amazon basin that is grown as a fruit crop. And guess what? Just like the wild Inga, the edible part is the fleshy, sugary pulp around the seed. And just like spider monkeys do, people spit out the seed after eating the pulp. Monkey see, monkey do.